March. Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, did you play around with some of the crosshair settings by any chance? Yay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I centered my crosshair for all the titles and made my field of view the same. I used to think like, oh, lowered crosshair will works well with Halo's verticality and stuff, but man, having your crosshair in the center of the screen just feels so much more natural. Cause like in all the Halo games before Halo 4, except CE, your crosshair is a bit lower on the screen, which allows you to have like a higher, like you can look at more stuff above you, but it doesn't feel as natural. So. Yep, it's on. Friendly fire. It's life's awful today. God. It's so bad. It's not you. Oh. Oh, yeah. That way. It's like a good quarter to half second. Okay. Yeah, and you would think that a game that's being actively worked on in 2021 wouldn't have these issues. Considering, you know, you boot up a 360 version of this and it works fine. Yeah. What? Uh-huh. To be fair, that's a good excuse. Ooh, and I was so glad you mentioned that drinking was what reminded me of this. I finished watching the UK version of The Office. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I really liked it. Okay. Okay, yeah. I feel like it's one of the few things that the American iteration of a British show just did better. It might be the only one. Like American Top Gear was not nearly as good as the actual top tier. And yeah. Yeah. Right.
Fast, accurate diagnosis, or your money back.
Well, like this I thought was a bit insulting. Like there were American versions of Harry Potter. Like the covers. Well, I mean, sorry, not the covers were fun because the covers are just like more art and they looked really good. Like they changed the title to the Sorcerer's Stone instead of the Philosopher's Stone, which and like philosophers, yeah. And I was like, and the reasoning apparently was that philosophers might be too smart of a word for American audiences. I'm like, what? Like, you know, it's kids reading this. They're gonna learn a new word, regardless. Yeah. True. Right, yeah, I didn't like that they changed the title.
Not good.
J.K. Rowling used that word.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Oh, because she didn't think that a woman would have a successful book. Or she didn't, or her publisher didn't. I don't remember. Yeah. Right. Yeah, which I thought was complete horseshit because I knew J.K. Rowling was a lady right off the bat, and I'm like, dude, you're like my second mom. And that's kind of how I think of her. What? I don't know. I don't know. I think people are taking what she says out of, like, they're not taking the time to understand what
We're almost there.
Put me down. Put me down for a second.
Dutch, medkit. What's wrong with him? He's got a punctured lung. Can't breathe.
I don't know, because I mean, she's saying, like, she's basically, like, very proud to be female and having grown up like a female.
Better?
I agree with her because like the type of shit that she went through.
Trains ran underground up to the old city. We're gonna find one of the
Like a man wouldn't have gone through
Walk
that.
on out of here.
Not necessarily.
You gotta carry me all the way, sweetheart.
So.
Was planning on it, but now that you're feeling better, get the door.
Right, and to a certain extent, she does have a point. Like, for instance, like sports. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a reason to hate someone, but like, there are issues with that just don't make any biological sense. I mean, obviously, I don't think what they're doing is wrong. You know, it's a free country, free world, whatever. You do what you want, I don't care.
This means we're screwed, right? Not yet.
Well, I think they are different, though, right?
Wait here. We're gonna steal that ride. It's landing.
But I think that's the point she's making, is that
Mickey,
her journey shouldn't be compared to anyone else's.
Gunny, I can fly
Which
a
I think is a valid point.
It's been years since I even ran a simulation.
Like the hardships that I went through.
Well, let's see what you remember, Trooper.
I've not gone through. Like, I mean, I know for a fact I haven't gone through because I've been a single mom trying to make ends meet and writing a book on a napkin. And that's what I mean. Like, people are looking at it like she's being hateful, and she's just sort of saying, like, look at my struggles as my struggles. I don't compare them to anyone else's.
Gunny, more of those floating squids. Should we smoke them?
They're between us and that phantom. What do you think?
Fire in the hole!
My bad. That grenade was not meant to land next to you.
Cover me! Reloading! Go, Mickey! Up the lift! Kill the pilots!
Here goes nothing!
You know, I'm always certain this goes behind you make me question my yeah. Dude, I love the vehicles in ODST so much. Like, look, you just let go of the Banshee and just it's almost stationary. It's so nice.
Cabin secure. Flight controls read green across the board. Well, purple. But she's good to go. I think. On my way.
And you can almost fly backwards. God, I love this. Actually, you can fly backwards. Did it spawn you in the middle of nowhere? Yeah.
One more down.
I love it. The Banshee especially, like the tank's really fun, and then the Banshee's also so much fun in this. Because it's... Yeah.
All set back there?
Yeah.
Affirmative. Romeo,
Like, this is like very
turrets.
reminiscent of Halo 2. You could straight backwards in Halo 2. You can sort of straight backwards here too. Like, if you hold your stick at like a 4 or 8 o'clock position, flying backwards.
Banshees, coming through the tunnel.
That's the way we're headed! Take them out!
All right! Got him! Head through the tunnel, Gunny!
Holy
Go on, Gunny,
shit.
take the lead! Everyone watch their elbows, gonna be a tight squeeze.
Is that down to like 1 frame per second?
Look at that. I think we found us a squid house. Give me an angle. I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
Damn! Covenant must have blocked the door to the next area. I see an override switch, Gunny. Hang on, I'll set a beacon.
open. I'll go first.
Roger that. Follow your lead.
That's right, you damn aliens. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Feel like the good book
Spell
says,
it.
payback's a bitch.
I don't think it actually says that, Dutch.
I'm paraphrasing, you heathen.
Oh, Why? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 I was gonna say.
Johnny, another locked door. Hit the override.
Right. Right. Which, yeah, I don't like heavy-handed messages. Like, you take Star Wars, for example, like, you look at the original trilogy. Yeah, it's like, it's a cool visual spectacle, but like, if you
Same as last time, Gunny. Jump out
examine
and get the
the
switch.
storytelling and the character development and so forth, there's a lot to dig into there.
Damn, door's jammed. Must have lost power.
I'll head through on foot, see if I can find
Yeah,
a
I
workaround
heard
inside
that.
the tunnel.
I don't know about that. It's a bit of a... Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're really grasping.
Reloading.
That was an interesting development there. Stuff just blew up around me and the 3 jackals appeared.
You're dead. What the hell?
I came all the way from orbit just to hit your ass.
Remember when I first played through this game on Legendary, and this was one of the hardest points in the game.
Lights out.
Gunny, check the far end of the tunnel. Might be a backup generator.
Much more tolerable. Like, there's not much for the aiming, and then a very slight amount for when I'm moving.
Troopers, I got bad news.
Oh, what? You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever.
That's right.
Knock out its legs and it'll stop moving, Gunny.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, good. Yeah, she came down. Jesus. Embarrassing, like 20, 30 seconds there.
Get behind it! Shoot
First
it in the
I-
ass!
Yeah. First I missed, like, the landing. Then I fell off, thought I was doing well, and then flew into the skeleton. Apparently a dark cave is not safe. I don't get this. At this point, I'm curious what area would be safe. Oh.
That did it! Door's open.
Troopers, I got bad news.
Oh, what? You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a
No,
scarab
we can just
right
skip
by our
the
exit.
scarab. If you want to destroy
This
it.
is the best mission ever.
Yeah, I mean the objective, yeah, literally says evade or destroy scarab. It's more fun to cause explosions, just still. Oh shit.
Knock out its legs and it'll stop moving, Gunny.
Yeah. Well, this is the next one. X, yeah, red X. I've never done that, like gone to the very end and then just blew it up.
Keep her steady, Mickey. You doing okay?
Just glad we didn't go with your first plan. Look at those tunnels. Ones that aren't flooded are probably packed with buggers. Hell, I wouldn't go down there even if you ordered me to.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain.
Mickey, turn around. Find a safe place to set us down.
What? Why?
I lost something. Now I know where to find her.
So you know the Bad Batch came out, the new TV show. No, I haven't. Because I was finishing up The Office, and then there was a new Top Gear season that came out a couple months back. So I'm watching that first, and then I'm gonna watch the Bad Batch. Yeah. Yeah. The day after I looked on IMDb, it had like a 9.3, and then the day later it had 9.2. It's just spectacular. Apparently it's phenomenal.
Need immediate assistance. Someone, please respond.
Yeah, Dave Filoni's the guy in charge. Yeah. Dave Filoni is like the... you remember I was telling you about like General Grievous and Anakin? Oh shit. I honestly don't know how that happened. So Dave Filoni is the guy who's basically the guy in charge of the Clone Wars, right? And he's a huge lore nut. George Lucas said second only. He basically said like, besides myself, like Dave knows the universe better than anyone. And I'm heavily paraphrasing, so which kind of may make it sound like George isn't very humble, but that's the essence. The idea remains that basically Dave is like number 2 when it comes to knowledge of the Star Wars universe. And so in episode right.
Over here!
Right.
I have
Right. Yeah, so there's this, the one scene in episode 3, at the beginning of the movie, Obi-Wan, what the hell? He was dead! Oh, he fired it at the ground. Where Obi-Wan and Anakin get captured by General Grievous. There's one line which basically implies that it's the first meeting of Grievous and Anakin. The cyborg. Yeah, he's got like 4 arms. He dies in 3. And the Clone Wars takes place primarily between episodes 2 and 3. So he's like one of the main bad guys. So yeah, there's one line which basically just the implication of the line is that Anakin and General Grievous, while they may have fought each other, have never seen each other face to face. And like throughout the Clone Wars, like there's episodes where Grievous and Anakin are like they're basically in the same room, but they never actually see each other. Just because of that one line in episode 3. Yeah, they can't actually have seen each other, even though they might be like within spitting distance. Right. Yeah, and there's things like that all throughout, and I mean, it's obviously a team, but the work they did on that show, it's so good. Just like forgetting even, like, I like to judge a TV show like when you ignore the actual like universe it's based around. Just forgetting the fact that it's Star Wars, it's just made so well. It's the storytelling, the actual stories, the art. It's visually just so unique, and like all the themes, and the music, everything. It's such a good show. And the last 2 episodes, I think, or the last 4 maybe, they're like in themselves, they're like movies. Production quality is just way above. Yeah. 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 And I really like. I think this is the right way. Well, I thought this was the right way, but probably isn't. The hell? Where are we? Yeah, we'll figure it out. But the Clone Wars, they have so many good characters, and then of course they have. I think I was talking to you about Ahsoka and how spectacular of a character she is. Like she's like. Yeah, everyone loves her because she's just a very, very well-written character, and you get to see her from the point where she's like a child to being like a fully grown adult. And man, like the work they did in the last season. Do you know like the overall story of Star Wars, like who Darth Vader is and so on? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you know how Anakin becomes Darth Vader. Yeah. Yes, I mean, Anakin becomes Darth Vader, and actually, I don't know. This might be a spoiler territory, so I won't say anything more. Are you sure? Okay. Okay, yeah, so Ahsoka is Anakin's Padawan, so that's not really a spoiler. But you know, the Clone Wars, the TV show, takes place primarily between episodes 2 and 3 and a little bit after. So you see like Ahsoka's feelings as Anakin is becoming this evil thing. And then there's another TV show called Star Wars Rebels, in which Ahsoka's like fully grown, like 20s. And that show takes place between episodes 3 and 4. And there's a point where I think like Ahsoka's sort of like in denial, like she has a feeling that Anakin's Darth Vader, but then she actually finds out that he is, and she just goes crazy, like she just passes out. You know, and scenes like that where she has this emotional breakdown, you know. And there's one particular episode in Rebels and one particular scene where they face each other, and they meet each other rather. And it's one of the most touching scenes in any movie or TV show I've ever seen. Because it's Ahsoka looking at Darth Vader's helmet's like smashed in, so you can see part of Anakin's face. And
They've got me cornered.
They
I'm
don't
low
see
on ammo.
anything, just with
Excuse
the
me,
animation
I'm
and
on
the
truck
body
level
language,
9. Use station.
they get across so much emotion, and it's, oh man, it's just masterfully done. And yeah, that's one of the many reasons to really like Ahsoka, because she's a TV character, right? So you get more time to bond with her and so on. And then same with obviously Anakin and Obi-Wan and so on. But yeah, they've done. I really love like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. They've done such a good job with Star Wars.
If traitor escape, it's their fault, not ours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think The Mandalorian is a great way to get invested, because it's a TV show, so it requires a bit more commitment, right? Which just sort of means you get closer to the universe and the characters. Okay. It is slow to develop. That's kind of the only thing. It does get very, very. I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's both blessing and curse when it just gets so much love, right? Yeah. I think for me it does everything right. Kind of a shame what happened with one actress, excuse me, Gina Serrano. No, that's the lady who played
Obstruction ahead.
Cara
Expect delay.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
She used to be a wrestler, and then she used to be a wrestler and then became an actress, and then she said some that I don't know. I don't know too much
They
about
almost
that.
had me. Been trying to get down to the next level, checking my team, but this stack is locked down tight.
Welcome. Access granted.
Huh. Guess you have the magic touch.
Dead.
Buggers! Look out! More of those insects! Can't see a damn thing. You go first.
Can't see anything either.
By your command!
Yeah. No.
Son of a
But
bitch.
I know she is in
These are my guys.
the second
Buggers
season.
got all of them. Now I gotta
And she fights alongside one of my other one of my other favorite characters from the Clone Wars. Katie
What are you
Sackhoff
doing
plays her,
down here,
Bo-Katan.
Don't want to tell me? That's all right. We all got secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, we're at the wrong. How did this guy just run past all these dudes? Yeah. And elite hacks.
Is that all of them?
That all you got?
Seal all exits from the lower level. I had it.
Open fire! See more of them.
Start firing.
Set myself on fire. I wanted to see how quickly it would hurt me, even though I know the answer. And then I was like, okay, that's enough. And I started moving and I died. What?
Went into cover.
Yeah, it was quite quick. And then I was like, okay, I have enough time to get away. And as I started moving, I didn't compensate for the lag and I died.
Your lives are
Can't be over yet.
Yeah. Have you heard the line that some of them sometimes say? They sometimes say the line, like, I think it's prepare to something my bright blue balls.
Confirm, we got more Covenant. Nicely done.
It's either see or touch or something like that.
You're going down to level 9 too. Huh. Guess I could use some backup.
Welcome. Access granted.
Go ahead, Trooper. Raise the stack.
Oh no, this is a police officer, and we are the rookie. Yes.
You hear that? Buggers! Down on your level!
Yeah,
oh no!
she came
They're up here too!
down
Coming
here,
out of
Buck
the
came
damn
down
fence!
here, and then
Get back!
the rookie is like a few hours behind everyone. So he found a clue, which is what he's doing, is just finding clues just to see what happened to his team. And so he found the clue for Dare.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, died. Shit. Play on Legendary, this door becomes relevant.
Crime scene. Restricted entry. Can you get dead for Virgil can't reach him. Something's wrong.
That police officer, well, you have to collect all the the audio logs, and then I think you play on. I forget if you need to play on Legendary. That may be incorrect, but you need to collect all the audio logs, and then or pardon me, all but one. And then the police officer who just died, he comes down here with you, and then you go in there. And then there's another story element. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like you get an extra bit of story just for collecting all the audio logs.
Buck? Who knows if you can hear me, but I'm sorry. I should have told you more about this mission. More about everything.
Welcome. Access granted.
It's you. I thought... Never mind. What was your name again? Inside, now! This way, and stay quiet. Some idiots blew the building at the top of the shaft. Woke the whole hive. Down there? That's the superintendent. The AI that runs every system in the city. My mission... Our mission... is to secure the superintendent's data. Problem is, there's only one way in from here. Right through the hive. It would have been suicide to go alone, and I was hoping for more backup. But I guess you're it. You've been solo since we dropped. Fighting on the surface? Unless you spent all night hiding in your pod, you must know your stuff. Show me.
That's what she said. I always like mailing invincible characters because they just say the funniest shit. It's hard to explain later. There we go.
Careful.
Like Johnson in Halo 2. Dude, he's so funny. Like, you just keep beating him up and he just basically calls you a moron.
Buggers, get to work!
Oh yeah, exactly. Like, you just find new and elegant ways of saying you're blind and stupid.
The leader's dead! Flee!
Oh. Yeah,
Same team.
Here, Trooper, through the door. We'll have to jump.
Careful.
Same team? You know that. You first, Trooper. Into the hole. Oh!
You first.
Frag out.
Good job, there. Grenade is
Same team?
I guess she doesn't say anything.
It's getting warmer. We must be right under the hive. Head across the bridge. Let's see if we can find a way up.
A high-pitched sniff.
Trooper, through here.
Yeah. He's still sick?
I found an elevator. Come to me.
Okay.
Elevator up. Next stop.
Federal Central. Let's stick together. Move fast and quiet.
Uh-huh.
Damn, here they come.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's really annoying.
We can't go back. We have to
Yeah.
keep pushing through.
Yeah.
Good shooting, Trooper. Keep it up. We're almost there.
Right. Because you're basically like screwing with the 360's memory. Yeah, I thought it was a very like elegant solution. Yeah. Right, yeah. I think y'all probably already know, but you need to head down on the D-pad to get a waypoint. If you head down on the D-pad, you get a little waypoint.
Follow
telling you
me.
where to go.
I see a way across. The data center's close.
You first, Trooper.
Won't be long before they smash through that door. Let's take them out now.
Nail. Fuck. Oh, wow.
You will pay for your insolence! Coward! There he is! Diving!
That was embarrassing. I got knocked off by the gravity hammer guy. Landed up somewhere on like a pipe or something.
Won't be long before they smash through that door.
Just
Let's take them out
make it.
now.
Open this door, traitor! Slide up!
Huh?
Not bad. You do know your stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome. Access granted.
Yeah, because he's
Nice
not
and
able
slow.
to.
Check your corners.
The media sensationalizes everything, right? Like, they just need news stories to keep their 24-hour machine going, regardless of what channel it is. So there's nothing going on. He's still on about it, but he has no channel to do it through. So the media doesn't have anything to report on.
Don't shoot! We've seen them before on other ops, but we've never gotten this close. Best we can tell, they're prisoners or slaves. Either way, they don't like the Covenant any more than we do. I spotted this one in the tunnels. Watched it access comm lines, security cameras, traffic controls, you name it. Eventually, it holed up here. Oni calls them engineers. Believes they're some sort of biological supercomputers. If I'm right, this one has taken the superintendent's data and combined it with its own. Everything we want to know about the Covenant, what they're looking for into the city, is right in here.
It's good timing.
Damn! Buggers must have raised the alarm. Buck!
Veronica? Where the hell are you?
Data center, but we're coming out.
We?
No time to explain, but do not, I repeat, do not shoot anything pink.
Whatever you say, just come on!
Those brutes are here for the engineer. They'll kill it if they get the chance.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee while this finishes. Oh.
You, stay behind me, okay? The engineer still has shields, but they won't last long in a firefight. Take point, clear a path to Buck. me, trooper! And I will shoot you back. Careful. Watch it! You know that I outrank you, yes? Same team? Check your fire! Watch it! Same team? Bullets hurt, alright? Careful. Watch it! Same team? Same team? You shot me, trooper! Yes.
Because I have shields. Random grenades.
I'll cover the engineer.
What are you doing? Idiot gas bag. Do you see this guy?
Veronica! Over here! Hurry!
I hate escorts.
This is our exit,
There were a
Rookie.
couple
Head through
times
the
on
door.
Legendary, this was a pain
Rookie,
in the ass,
I could
'cause
use
the
a hand
guy-
over
the
here. Come
engineer
on.
just kept running into shit. Or like running, like, or pardon me, charging in. Don't shoot. And then,
About this,
yeah, and then you
asset.
just die.
Feel free to fill me in whenever.
Not now, Buck. Look out, drones!
Idiot. Buck fired at them. They're in the other room, though, so it should be. But he's also in the other room, and I think he's needed to.
Door's locked. Damn.
Don't worry, we have a key. I'm impressed.
I've seen hundreds of these things today. Why is this one so important?
This engineer knows what the Covenant's after. If I could safely capture more of them, I would. What they know could win the war.
Oh.
You haven't killed any of them, have you?
No! Well, maybe one or two.
Nice work.
How was I supposed to know?
How dare you? You should have a line like that, like, how dare you?
Alright. I'm impressed.
Looks like it's all clear.
Buck should have a line that just says, "Buck you, man."
Elevator. Come on.
This is such a good level.
lord, that thing stinks. Kind of reminds me of like... What was that for?
Abandoning the mission.
What mission? You dropped off the grid. My squad was scattered. And that.
For coming back. Thank you.
You did good, rookie. No doubt. We're not out of this yet.
He looks back
how about
like,
you
yeah.
hang back? Let us clear a path.
Agreed. I'll stay with the asset, give it close cover.
Wink, wink. Yeah. You know, the safest way to get through this, you see that turret up in the sky?
Buck, that turret has us pinned. We can't advance.
You just have to kill everything in there and then just ignore everything else. And then run for the next loading point. Because we have to escort this thing. So if he dies, the mission fails.
Can't that thing move any faster?
All the shooting, it's frightening.
Want me to give it a little push?
Teleported Virgil, not anyone else. Oh, there we go.
Lost my target.
Yeah, you
This
lost
way.
your target.
Should be an elevator right through here.
So you know how this game was one of
Sit
Bungie's
tight.
last
We'll need the alien to
Halo
power on the
games?
switch.
There were... Yeah, so there's a few posters around here. I think they've changed it because of advertising and stuff. But if you come back here, like a lot of these like Earth posters that you see, I think they changed the word above it. I forget what it used to be, but like these were like Easter eggs for Destiny, which I thought was very cool. Because that was something Bungie was working on. Like while they were finishing up Halo.
When did this happen?
They started showing up right before I went underground.
And you waited until now to tell me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little busy making sure Perfume over here didn't take around and blow us all up.
Eddie Buck, always thinking with his gun. You haven't changed one bit.
Me? What about you? Oh, so full of big Oni secrets, couldn't even give a guy a yes or no answer.
That's not fair.
Oh, you got that right.
I never thought I'd see you again.
Yeah? Well, here I am.
We need to move, now. Were you too busy to plan our exit?
I stole a Phantom, yes, thank you. I hid it in the shipyards down the highway. But I only have room for two, so that thing's gonna have to sit in your lap.
The engineer. Where did it go? Keep me covered. And try to keep up.
Take my advice, rookie. You ever fall for a woman? Make sure she's got balls.
Questionable.
Take the wheel, rookie. I'll ride shotgun.
Sentiment's good though.
Hey, Captain? Pick a lane.
It's a little crowded in here. The engineer's doing something with the control circuits. Hey! Watch me put that!
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm doing the best I can. Just stay out of our way. Covenant must have shut these doors. Give the engineer a second to override the lock. That's it. We're moving on.
Whoa! What just happened?
I think the engineer found a way to extend its shields, send a current to the outer plating. I don't know how strong the shields are, so stay close.
Don't worry, we got you covered.
Keep it steady. Rear tire damage. More trouble. Watch out. Move.
Another cruiser!
They're all heading for the slip space crater.
I went off that very jump, but there's like a barrier above, so just breaks your jump.
Heads up! Give me an angle! I'm on your side! Back at me!
Okay, you're good. Oh, never mind. You know what we should have done is picked up one of the fuel rods and given that to Buck. The number of times that trash doctor has killed me. Just keeps going. Go, teammate.
Shotgun. Whoa! I'm on your team! I'm on your team! Watch where you're going!
In multiplayer, man, like if you're a good driver and you get on a Gauss turret, you can rack up so many kills. Like in Halo 3, like there was one game I played a few weeks last month. I ended up getting like 30 kills.
Drop this down! I'm here!
And I think I died like 3 times.
Shields are holding, but not for long.
He's coming down! Get clear!
My shields can't take much more of this.
All right, it's down.
Shields are holding, but not for long. Shields are fully charged. I'm on the move. Fuck. Scarab.
I see it. Must have dropped out from one of those cruisers. Just keep driving. It hasn't spotted us. The race is out of commission.
If you drive that, there's a tank.
I see a Scorpion tank up ahead. We need the extra
This is
firepower.
actually one of the first times I've gotten this raid.
How the hell did you make it down this highway in one piece?
I've tried so many times to get this raid. Never managed to get it. Motherfucker, get off my back.
Heads up, rookie. Captain's in trouble.
Thanks, Trooper. Shields are good to go.
See how fast the tank is in this? I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Assault carrier.
Yeah.
10 o'clock high. That's the size of that.
I absolutely love the vehicles. They're so much fun. I think it may be because there's no PvP in this, right? So I don't know.
But the dig site's on the other side of the city.
So, like, we have to get off our vehicles here. My friend managed to fit the tank through here. No, he didn't use a ghost. Like, he didn't use a ramp or anything. He just, like, I don't know what the hell he did.
Let's secure that building.
Go with Buck, Trooper. We'll be okay.
Alright, got the ghost. Never done this before. Something messed up.
Area secure. Veronica, come to us. We'll cover you.
Mickey, what's your ETA? Had to reroute, Gunny. The whole damn city's on fire.
Trooper, I have a Tier 1 asset and a whole bunch of Covenant that want it dead. Whatever you gotta do, step on it.
Yes, ma'am.
You realize this is a better weapon, right?
Bless you. Bless you. Oh, that lasts longer.
Watch out!
All right, time to roll up the sleeves, team. I think we did it. Didn't even break a sweat.
Now they have proper weapons.
More phantoms! Look sharp! Looks like it's all clear. Didn't even break a sweat.
Taking fire, look out! Break! On the highway!
That's not good.
Hostile reinforcements!
It was easier to use the weapons I gave to Buck and Derek. It makes it so much easier because they can't die, and they're like your good last line. And I found that like a lot of times like in other games like your allies, if you give them
It's over here!
kill you. But I found they were pretty good with about like not killing you. They might damage you a bit from time to time. But that's
Light him up, boys!
Romeo, take the one on the left. I got it. We're steady.
We're replacements. Make one hell of a team.
Just nice to know they really do listen. Come on, let's get out of this city. Go, rookie! Head for...
That thing's safe?
Long as it don't get hit.
I didn't.
Come on! Damn it! Move!
Wow, nuts.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Was a hell of a night. Easy does it.
We went through hell for that?
Give him some meds, would you? It's important. It knows things.
Heck, Gunny. I wasn't talking about the alien.
Mickey, I'm sending you a very special co-pilot.
Oh, come on! I don't want one of those things in here!
It won't bite, and unlike you, it knows what to tell those cruisers to keep them off our tail.
I think they're too busy to care. Looks like they found what they're looking for.
What about you? What about us?
Win this war? Then ask me that again.
This is like in the middle of Halo 3, roughly. Let's do it. Yeah, do it.
Lord Hood may have given you clearance, but it was my op and it's my interrogation. We only captured one. It's very delicate.
Don't worry.
Who that?
I know what the alien's like. It has access to the Covenant BattleNet?
Limited, but yes. We're not entirely sure how it manages a remote connection to the... What?
Whoa, stand down, stand down!
Sergeant Major, please. It's extremely flammable.
The brutes. The bastards who put bombs on your buddies and killed millions of my people. They're digging a mighty big hole. You're gonna tell me exactly what they're looking for, and then you're gonna help me stop them.
Yeah, right? But... yeah. It's 500 plus years in the future, I think. Maybe they invented, like, a way to flick it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the didact.
Tell me about the children.
Holy graphics.
Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
So this is after... You remember how at the end of Halo 3, like, the ship broke in half? Basically. Yeah. Yeah, so they were just floating in space. So this is where it picks off after 4 years. So they've just been drifting for 4 years, and Cortana's been aging, which becomes a big factor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, her age. Yeah, rampancy. Yeah.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Chief! You've been out for a while.
Just such a perfect sound.
There was drift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote
Yeah.
your firmware while you were out.
You feel a little
You've
groggy.
been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
This is a data log. Oh, this isn't there. There is one here, I forget. Oh, it's down here. Yep, it's down here. Which I thought was cool. It's like it's right below where you start. Yeah. You have to keep clicking through it, I think.
Frigate Pillar of Autumn discovers Forerunner Halo Installation 04 and deploys Spartan 117 to protect UNSC.
It's like recapping everything you've played. Yeah.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. The elevator doors look sealed tight. Chief, be careful!
Fucking quick time events. Have to tap RB, and if you don't get it right.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize it deteriorated so badly.
I like the story of Halo 4, I just don't like some of the game features. Quick time events. The art looks kind of weird, like elites.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
Lumbering beasts.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Then, like, yeah, the AR sounds so good.
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses online?
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
There's a neat trick to get unlimited sprint in this. Basically, you just sprint for like 5 to 8 steps. Jump melee, sprint 5 to 8 steps, jump melee. And you basically have infinite sprint. Yeah, this was the first game where you had sprint. That's just like a built-in ability. Like melee. There's a lot of things that are very reminiscent.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
There's a good reason for that. It's because 343 hired Call of Duty developers who didn't like Halo. And like that's not like a subjective statement. Pardon?
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, like it wasn't a subjective thing that, oh yeah, the developers hated Call of Duty and they actively like seeked out people who didn't like Halo. Which, I don't really understand that, because it's not like Halo was not doing well that you need to bring in the critics, right? Like every game was a mega hit. That's true. I think there were like a lot of things that were just chasing trends. 343 was a new company, right? They were like, oh yeah, let's and it's, to an extent, like they do a lot of things still where it's like change for the sake of change. So they'll do like 5 good things and then they'll come back with like 5 equally shitty things. That's like, you know, you like the work they do, at the same time it's just so frustrating when they screw up the things that were working just fine.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. I'm sorry. Did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
One thing at a time.
Yes.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls. There's the launch station.
Pardon? Oh yeah.
Launch initiated. Frank, the blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Vehicle bay.
I don't think I've ever died. This sequence.
We're almost there!
Yep.
Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative! Look out!
There's a point in this level where it's so majestic, like the music and the scenery. And obviously, like, that's the intent. It's spectacular, and it's right at the beginning too. I love that.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Such a pretty
Chief,
game.
check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them.
Like the environments, they all look really, really good. Like, but I hate the way the elites look.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
It's things like that, you know, where there's always like it's like a yin and yang
The
situation.
pattern's different.
Yeah, okay, saying 5
I'll
things
try
right,
to
5 things wrong.
triangulate its position.
It kind of sucks, right? Like the things they do right, they're so cool. Like right here, this is what I was talking about. Like holy shit, you know? And then listen to that music. It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it's wide open. So much like cool shit
Warthogs,
all around.
still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd. Hostiles!
Oh, there. We have to get out of this, but I thought you were... Yeah, I thought you were trying to like get this to jump over it. I've never attempted it. No, I mean... that's what I mean though, I've never tried it, so I don't know if it's possible.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Few episodes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've heard very good things about it.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Yeah.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
Is it a Series X? I was very curious why they're having issues with it, because I mean it's Microsoft, right? And it turns out it's just because of there's a
in service of Forerunner
there's
Shield
one chip
World, designate
that gets
Requiem.
used in everything, and that's what that's what
we
there's a
know where
shortage
we are
of, and
now.
it's fucking over
Let's see if we
everything.
can tell us what the Covenant are
TVs,
so
computers, cars.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up.
Right.
I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
Yeah, it's just frustrating, but you can't blame anyone, right? Other than that fucking virus. Die, bitch.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
How's the
Partially.
vaccine situation looking for you guys?
This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. You did tell me you got the AstraZeneca.
The Covenant! They found a way inside.
Yeah. Okay.
command signal?
Yes. Mayday, mayday, mayday. UNSC
Yeah.
AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of
Yeah,
that
but I
signal,
got,
the Infinity
Jansen's, I
has
don't
to be
need
close
another
by.
Yeah.
The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
I really just wanted, and initially I was like, I don't mind waiting, because I really just want the Jansen one, get it one and done out of the way, and that's it. And then there's a like a lull because the demand was so high, and I was like, you know what, if I can just get an appointment, I'll take it. And then I'll take whatever, because they're all good. And but you know, when I was finally like started kicking myself, I'm like, all right, you know, I've waited long enough. I found so CVS is one of like the drugstores here, like one of the major ones. There's CVS and Walgreens and Reddit. Those are the three big ones. And so CVS, there was a CVS about 20-25 miles away that had it, and I was like, well, I'm gonna drive there and get it.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
So, like, I technically qualified for, like, our first priority group, but it was up to... So there was 1A and 1B. So I technically was in 1A, like the very first group. But the thing was that
now quick, to the cartographer.
Locations could determine who exactly, like, what sort of occupation, if, like, or let me rephrase. If they wanted to exclude certain occupations from 1A, they could. But there was a workaround, and that's why I secured one at the CVS for J&J. And when I got it, J&J was fairly new.
Transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once.
So this was before it
doesn't
was
want to triangulate
becoming
Infinity's
widely
signal.
available and before all the blood clot things started
Wait,
up.
I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already
But
passed
I mean,
through one layer of the planet.
I think it was like a
It's
week
not crazy to
or
think that someone else made
it was
it
about
deeper
10
inside
or
than we did.
10 days or 2 weeks after I
mean the
got mine. They
planet's
opened it
hollow?
up for everyone in my state.
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole.
Yeah, so I mean,
There's a terminus
it's
on the far
been-
side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
you know,
What?
I've learned this year to stay away from the internet because it's full of idiots.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
No, so this is it was covered completely by the government. So like they asked for my health insurance information, I just didn't even give it. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna make things complicated. I don't have to do anything except
Let's get to that
show
terminus
up,
and find
so
Infinity.
keep it nice and simple.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, but like, so if you look at him up close, like when you look at the character model, you'll see like their feet are humongous, right? Like that's one big thing you'll notice. Just their whole bodies, they're just so big. Like everything about them. Like, you see their feet are huge. Yeah, they were like hooves, like horses' hooves, kind of. Yeah, and then like they don't move elegantly like they did. Like you. Like I mean, that's a different thing. Like the AI isn't very advanced in this, and I think that maybe because like you look at all these graphics, like this on the 360 would have been so taxing. So they may have had to cut back on like AI complexity. But you boot up Halo CE, for example, and you fight one elite. It's still challenging, right? Like you still have to kind of be on your toes. And I didn't find that to be the case with this. Like they do one of like three things. Like they'll either stand there and shoot at you, they'll either charge and shoot at you, or they'll stand there and throw a grenade. And you can usually predict when they're about to throw the grenade. Right, like the advanced people. Right, and I think Reach had the most difficult for elites. Like they're hard as hell. Like they run around, they hop, they roll, and they kick you. But it never felt like it was cheap.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
What the hell? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it spawned on your dead body. That's why I got confused. I was like, oh, did it revive you and then just kill you?
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
If you back into it, you should be able to make it. Yeah. Wait until you get the DMR. It's equally as good. DMR? That's a battle rifle. The DMR was the rifle in Reach, and so they put both of them in this, which I thought was cool. It's like it's one shot. Whoa!
Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out. While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
It's a good place to do that sprint thing. There's a... don't go up there, come down here. There's a terminal.
This node is caught in a loop trying to access something it's calling the domain. An off-world data repository of some kind, though I'm only able to extract bits and pieces of the complete exchange. I'll log it for investigation later.
I'll be right back. Well, this is plain.
Chief, try the top of the ramp. I think there's a lift up there.
Our enemies move deeper into our territory with abandon. They must be eradicated.
Shall we take revenge? Abandon the mantle and all that its philosophy has given us these 1,000 generations?
All our plans have been torn asunder.
More reason not to abandon our beliefs. The mantle is our guidepost in times such as these. We must not falter in following its teachings. The enemy must be sent home and taught to stand with the galaxy, rather than rail against us and take what they desire. The mantle shelters all.
Didact, you make a fair, if uncomfortable, point. You have my support. Librarian, will you likewise follow the mantle as the Didact suggests?
Yes, Master Builder.
You're not angry at me.
We had this discussion a century ago.
Ah, so you are angry at me.
In the chambers, yes. But not now. You'll depart for Requiem soon?
At dawn. My Prometheans are already there.
Already there. You knew the Master Builder would side with you.
Should we step back inside the council chamber?
No. I would rather we spend our night out here. There will be fighting enough in the days ahead.
Hey, sorry. I muted my mic and I forgot to unmute it. You know how I was telling about the internet? Like, there's just idiots on the internet who forget that I forget how to communicate in real life, because that's how you actually communicate. Yeah, there's one of my favorite comedians, man. He's so funny. Sebastian Maniscalco. He's very animated. He did this show back in 2014. I just sent you a clip from one of them, but he's so funny. Yeah. Well, come on, Ryan, can't you watch a 3-minute video at the same time as playing a game within 60 seconds?
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions,
The system responded with this.
In front of me.
What is it?
That's the kicker.
I'm sure
It's the
Deborah's
Forerunner
heard some
symbol for
stuff.
Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana,
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
where?
This can't be right.
What are those?
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
Yeah, sounds good. Definitely.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs.
Okay, bye. Ciao.
Related to this